Hi everyone, this is Kylo and me, and welcome to another video. I'm here with R2-D2 and there is Moya. He still lies on my bed. And in this video, well, this is actually an intro for a few videos that I'm going to make about my action figures. As you can see, I've been updating my little collection because there were some action figures released that I didn't get so far. And I was really glad to collect them about a while ago, I think. And I promised you I would unbox them all. And as you can see, they're still packaged, so I'm going to start by unboxing them. So once you saw this intro, you don't have to see it twice. I'll show you this intro each time I release a video about those action figures. So the sets that I got were the Star Wars Rebel Darth Vader and Ahsoka. This is very an action figure set that I saw a whole while ago with Anakin and Yoda. And then we have two single ones, Captain Phasma and another Darth Vader. So let's start this little series with the very first duo. So yeah, indeed, let's start with the very first duo. I'll leave the single ones for later. I would like to show you these two ones first because they were, well, when I saw them, I knew that I would really like to collect them. So these figures made me actually collect some more of the newer ones that came out. I actually stopped collecting the action figures because also they get more and more expensive. This set, for example, was about 20 euros, which is pretty much. So, but they also introduce a lot in there. Well, it's actually not really necessary. I really like the figures and their weapons. Too bad they also stuff the packaging with all kinds of other gadgets that make those figures really expensive. But I was really enthusiastic about the Star Wars Rebels Darth Vader, which I didn't have yet. And he looks really, really good looking. Actually, I like his cape and really, he's so different than my others, and I like Darth Vader action figures. So, also, I never saw an older Ahsoka. I have the younger Disney Infinity one, but this is also one that I was really happy to find them in the shop. So, I grabbed the occasion to collect some more of them. Let's have a look. I really like the packagings with the characters on them, but as you can see, the duo action figures are just more, the packaging is more finished than the previous ones. So they come with a disc. Let's have a look at the back. So I think maybe here it says which ones you can also collect, like Han and Leia, and I think I've seen those earlier. So there are a few combinations you can collect, and I was really happy to find this one. As far as I know, it's not really hard to find. I saw it in several shops, so I'm pretty sure you'll find it easily. Apparently it's also easy to open the box without any damage. Just some tapes here on the sides, but if you just open this part, you can just make the plastic slide out. And there we have them. I'm glad I can keep this box in a very good condition. So here are the discs, but I still have to find out how they work. Let's have a look at this Star Wars Rebels Darth Vader first. I was really glad to find him because I really like the Darth Vader from Star Wars Rebels. He's well made. The character is well finished. I really like the way he looks in that series. I was really happy to see they made an action figure of him. And actually, when I have a look at him, I notice his red eyes, because indeed in Star Wars Rebels they mention his red eyes. It's funny, it's really beautiful how the cape comes over his shoulders here. Of course, it limits its articulations a bit, but still you have some articulations. When I just take his hand here, the cape is very supple, so actually you can just make it move like this. You can just... It's plastic, but as you can see, you can still lift his arms. Of course, they won't rotate because of the cape coming over his shoulders. Also, his legs there's no knee articulation, so his legs just come like this, and they are attached to his cape that comes around his legs. Yeah, sorry, it's really hard to show you. Also, I like the back. I hope the daylight will help. It's a very dark figure, and what I like really on Darth Vader action figures is the back, the way the cape folds itself here, those details. I'm really happy my camera can zoom properly, as you can see here. And the helmet, also if you see him from the side like this, is really impressive. So yeah, real and action figure to collect, if you ask me. I don't know if he's available in a single pack. Let's have a look at his lightsaber. It's still in the packaging. Now also his lightsaber is pretty impressive. I like the deep red color it has. I have a Darth Vader action figure who has a lightsaber that's almost orange, and it was really hard to remove, so now it's only curved. While here, as you can see, the handle is very well detailed. I'm going to try to turn it around. So also the black and the silver coloring is really well made. And actually both parts have very good colors. Like the blade and the hilt, they really have the right colors, and some action figures just don't have that, so I'm really happy they noticed nice details. Now this is how he holds the lightsaber. It's pretty easy to put in there, but it has one problem, that it's also very easy to lose. So he holds it well, but be careful, he dares to lose it sometimes. And that's how he looks. Really impressive action figure. And of course here we have Ahsoka. Now this character is really good looking to put in an action figure. All the nice details make her look really impressive as well. Also the beautiful, also the beautiful markings here on her head and in her hair is really beautiful. I don't really know what it is. She has like a tiger looking head. So actually she's like usual, very slender and skinny. Just if you want to see what the face looks like. She's very well made, very beautiful details, and I was really happy they made an action figure of her. Actually, she's the very first Ahsoka as an action figure that I actually found. I have my Disney Infinity Ahsoka here, the one from the Clone Wars, who looks a bit different, of course. So if you want a younger version of her, you can always have this figure as well. Yes, yeah, they look alike, I know. So the back of the head is less detailed, of course, than on this older one here. On the older one, the lightsabers are white, and she also has 2 of them. But of course, this is a Disney Infinity figure. It's a bit different than an action figure. It's just an impressive figure with some functions and a nice look and well featured. But it's still a nice figure of the younger Ahsoka. Really, the leg articulation is a bit limited because of her clothes here. The arms rotate pretty well and are very easy to move. Just the legs don't move so easily. So of course, if you have like very broad Vader up there, Ahsoka next to him is of course very slender. So let's have a look at her lightsabers. And here we have Ahsoka's lightsabers. Now they are like completely silver colored. There's one bent one, and this one looks more like the previous model she had. Now still, when you have to remove the lightsabers from the packaging, you better cut off the tape first, because if you're going to pull them out with the tape on them, they might just curve, which is really stupid. They are really good looking and well detailed. So I think you should be careful to put them out, when you pull them out of the packaging. They are so good looking and very well detailed, as I say. And they belong to one particular character, so be really careful with them. Now I'm going to give them to Ahsoka to see how it looks. Now I gave them to her just like she used to use them backwards. Really funny. It was hard to cross them, so it's not exactly like the Disney Infinity figure I have. And I don't really know which weapon she holds in which hand, so... But also for these ones, be careful. They are easy to introduce into her hand, but she might lose them easily. And this character has 2 lightsabers. Very typical for Ahsoka to use her lightsabers backwards. I like that they also mentioned that detail here on this Disney Infinity figure. She's really very, very typical, really. And it's such a beautiful figure. And here they are, those beautiful action figures. Man, I love them. I just noticed they have really tiny feet, both of them. So, especially Ahsoka, it's sometimes really hard to make them stand up. They fall easily. And that's when you have to be careful for the lightsabers. But I really recommend those action figures. They're really good looking and they will really fit your collection. And I would like to have a look at the more ridiculous stuff. Now these 2 figures come with 2 firing discs. This is the device for firing them, and here are the discs. I like the fact that they look like rotating lightsabers, blades like so you can actually blow away some of your figures. But actually I've been trying to use them. I have no idea how they work, and I don't think there's an explanation on the packaging. So I know you have to pull this part, but that's all I noticed. I don't really know where to add the discs, so I can't really show you. To be honest, I don't really mind those parts. I don't like them, and I'm not going to keep them, I think. But really, maybe I'll just keep them because they belong to this set. But really, I don't really use this toy. I really like the action figures with the lightsabers. That's all what I really like about them. The sad thing is they just introduce those things and then get so expensive because of that. Well, it's actually just a stupid toy. I have no idea. If you have an idea how they work, let me know something in the comments below and I'll try again. Okay, that will be it for the very first action figure duo. Now I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.